Hello all and welcome to another edition of Thrift Shop Thursday. Now, I actually have 3 bags this week. Here's the other one. But these are pretty cool. As we'll see, they're vintage. So this kind of clashes with it. I mean, there is a combi I was really looking forward to. But look, we'll open it another time when I find others, and we'll that are more contemporary, we'll work it together. Because I think if I just add that in, it'll kind of take away from this. This is a pretty cool moment for me. I've never found stuff this old, ever. Even when I was just like for other kinds of action figures or stuff like that. This is just really cool. So I'd like to give it a time, at least for me, and hopefully you'll enjoy it with me as well as I go through it. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff here. We'll start with the Hot Wheels, even though the Matchbox is what I'm really looking forward to. But we'll start with the Hot Wheels here. So just to show you, there's no I didn't stage any of this. I mean, you probably believe me anyways, since who'd bother staging stuff like that anyways. But it's just to show that these fun cars all came in the same bag. All right, so we'll start with like an obvious one here. This is the 67 Camaro. Now we've seen it, I'm pretty sure on a previous video, but it was like the one that was referring to this, that doesn't have the opening hood. This one does, so that's fun. So this would be the one from the actual 80s. Yeah. This is, I believe, came out in 84. So yeah, the 84 version of the 67 Camaro. And yeah, opening hood and stuff. There is a problem with the wheel in the back, but I think I can always fix that. Oh yeah, looks fine. And yeah, of course, Campo's not doing so great. It's very old, but I'm glad to actually have the original one in my collection now. I do collect this casting. It's fun. It's very recurring, and it's one of the only ones left that still has an opening hood. And we're getting another one this year too, with the classics pack that they're coming out with. This is nothing, but just show you that there's this in the bag too. There was this really beat up helicopter. Yeah, I won't be keeping this one, but that was there too. And this is diecast. All right. We're getting to one that's awesome. So this is, too bad I probably took like the 2 best first. Oh well. This here is the inside story. So we've seen it before on this channel, believe it or not, and I had to dig it up here. We saw it, and what's fun about this casting is that yes, the back has this whole area you can have fun with. What this one decided to do with it was actually make it like a lens. You could see the back. You actually see Spider-Man being up Doctor Doom inside. If you're wondering what's Doctor Doom related to Spider-Man, well, he actually appears in issue 5 of Spider-Man. Is it 5? Yeah, issue 5, I think. I own it. I think it's issue 5. Yeah, so that's fun stuff. Now with this one, what's fun about the back is that it's one of the original versions. The back actually has a Formula 1 car. Like they went all out. This is a really fun casting. Yes, that's what it does. And this one would have come out in 1980. This is a 1980 inside story. Really cool. Really cool. And you know what? We talked about in the past that everything had like a metal base. That's not the case. This one, yes, obviously has metal base, and the one today still does too. But this one doesn't. This one has a plastic base at the bottom. All right. Then we've got, this is not Hot Wheels. This is Majorette. Yeah. This is actually a Mercedes-Benz truck. Yeah. It's pretty fun. It's from the 1980s as well. These are all, I think, mostly the 80s. This is from Corgi Juniors. Yeah, fun stuff. This one's from 1978. Yeah, the Leyland truck. Right, very beat up though. And then we've got, oh yeah, if you guys know this stuff, this is part of like a whole farm set, but it's pretty well done. It's got like opening doors in the back. It's not diecast though. This is clearly just for that farm set. And yeah, this was from, this is Jimson. So it'll come out like in the 60s, but they kept re-releasing it, so who knows when this is from. All right. Now we get to the real stuff. And I picked this up, which I have no clue. What was this? Oh yeah, that's a Mercedes-Benz as well. I don't know the brand though, and it is missing the rubber tires. Okay, now we've got here, oh, this is also Majorette. Yeah, this is a Toyota. A Toyota 4x4. Pretty cool. Yeah, they show you the... It's fun. It's ECH. For wondering what that means, that's Echelle. Echelle is scale. And yeah, it's 153 scale. What's the fire truck? What's Echelle? 170 scale. Pretty fun. All right. Yeah, here's a Toyota. It's pretty big and beefy, man. This is all, like, not all metal, but like it's metal at the bottom and metal at the top. Pretty cool. Nice Majorette. Yeah, this would have also been in the 80s. Like, I think that's 85. All right, sorry. More Hot Wheels. Aha! Here we've got the Hare Splitter. That's like a classic Hot Wheels car. I was wondering, does the front open? It does. See, the front opens. Pretty cool. Now, it's supposed to have, this is actually one of the older models, and it's supposed to have an extra wheel on top. And yeah, it was just, they actually gave you an extra wheel on top. And sadly, it did come off. After all this time, it came out. Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, here's the Hare Splitter. And that would have been from 1982. It is licensed though. It's Volkswagen. All right. Now here we've got the Sheriff Patrol. This is a Hot Wheels original design, I believe, and it's from 1982. Not in terrible shape. It's not great, but not terrible. Here it is. And this is the Hong Kong rendition. They were made at different places. This one's Hong Kong. And yeah, like the Hare Splitter and the Chevrolet Camaro, it's metal body and metal chassis, metal chassis. Yeah, metal bottom. I'm just realizing this is like, the scale is immense. This is like, usually Hot Wheels supposed to be 164. This is huge compared to the Camaro. All right. And we've got, this is not Hot Wheels, this is just an ambulance. All right, put it here. No, that's, and then we've got, the last thing we've got here is, oh yeah, this is the Frontrunnin Fairmont from 1982. So yeah, also vintage Hot Wheels, all vintage. We'll see true vintage later, I mean, soon. But yeah, here you go. This one feels even like heavier than all the rest. Here you go. But yeah, some 80s Hot Wheels. And now, check this is insane. Couldn't believe I found this. First, we'll start with something I found really odd. So in this, these are all like vintage diecast vehicles and like real vintage. But it also has jazz from, like I think it's from the first movie of Transformers. And what's funny about this is that I'm a big Transformers fan, and I actually wrote an article on the Cybertron website. And if you look it up, like worst Transformers of all time, one of them is written by me. And this is on that list. This is one of the worst Transformers of all time. Yeah, I mean, it's a little kid story, but at the same time, I mean, it's not hard to at least do something decent. But here on the top, yeah, right there is the front, the fake front of the car that they have on the robot. So there's the front and there's another front. Like, what's the point? What's going on here? It's just terrible. This is a really bad toy. All right, but now moving on to the fun stuff. There's only 5 cars here, but I was very glad to pay, what was it? The $5 price tag? Yeah, sure. I'll pay it. I'll pay it any day. All right. Well, look, first we've got, just to show you this, we've got an actual Dinky toy here. So this is the telephone service van. Fun stuff. So here we go. But yeah, it's missing the rubber tires. So that's too bad. But yeah. I've never had a Dinky toy. I don't collect this as like, I'm more Hot Wheels. Dinky is way before my time. But yeah, I actually now have a Dinky toy in my collection. These are big ones though. So these are all Matchbox, but specifically from Lesney. So I'm gonna get it here. If you can see it. See, made in England by Lesney, and Lesney was like also did stuff that was released as Matchbox. Now, if this one looks familiar, It's because Hot Wheels actually did something similar to that. So when you see a car like this, which we saw in a previous video, this is kind of like trying to do the style of this kind of car. This one would be a bit more, this would be like 1920s. This one's 1908. They're both race cars of you know, their specific era. But yeah, this is a 1908 Mercedes Grand Prix race car. And this was done in 1958. So yeah, this is a 1958 release from Matchbox. It's pretty awesome. This is freaking insane. Now, look, the thing is this. It's really, really cool, but it's not, surprisingly, it's not that rare because they made so many back then, and it's not that expensive either, especially in this condition. So, like if they're in the box, that's very, very rare. That's a lot of money. But this being like so, it's like $5 to $10. But hey, I never dream of finding this stuff. So to me, it's really, really cool nonetheless. So yeah, Mercedes-Benz. And if you're wondering, in 1908, they already had like Mercedes stuff. Yeah, like think about it. The first person who created the car in the 1880s was Benz, of later on the Mercedes-Benz name. So yeah, those guys have been around for a long time. And look, you know, it's crazy. 1950s, this thing still rolls really well. Looks great. So yeah. Really, really, really good. Yeah, come on. We'll look at it some more. Just bear with me here. Just show you all the details that we have. So yeah, even like just the like layering is out the door at this point, right? It's all individual pieces. You even have like this part here with the steering wheel, right? You've got one middle bit that's poking through, and then you have another middle piece for the steering wheel itself. It's all fun. These are all separate pieces put together. And yeah, you have the painted seat cushion. Yeah, all good stuff. And you have, I think this is, I'm not sure if it's rubber or plastic. I don't know. I don't know what they used in the 1950s. I think it's just plastic. But yeah, all cool stuff. And yeah, just show you, these old cars like had chains. Still we have chains now too. But it's very close. You can see how we used to be, the technology used for, like, let's say a bicycle or all that was applied to the car. Anyways, all fun stuff. Okay. Another thing I had to say, sorry, I'm going through a bunch of stuff. This is part, it's not written here, but this is supposed to be, this is part of the models of yesteryear line. Because the whole point is that back then Matchbox would make cars that were contemporary of that era. For example, this here, while it's also from the 50s, is not part of the same set. This is just a Matchbox car. It is made by Lesney as well, I believe. Yeah, Lesney here. It's a service ambulance. It's a Ford 3-ton 4x4, but it was released in what you'd call their main line. This is not part of their vintage products. This one is though. So this and the other two here are made within the models of yesteryear line, or it's supposed to be, like they say, models of a while back. So I'll put these two here. And this one here, does it show? Yeah, see, models, sorry about that, models of yesteryear. Yes, made in England by Lesney, and this is a 1907 Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost, but it was made in 1960. And now there are pieces missing. There is the whole, we'll say, interior. I'm not sure if it had a top or not. I don't think so. This is bent out of shape. It shouldn't be like that. But we still have here a nice Rolls-Royce. So yeah, cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And now we have the locomotive. This one is called the American Loco 440. See, models of yesteryear. And yeah, also made by Lesney for Matchbox. This one would have come out in 1959. That's crazy stuff. Showing it to you. You know, I gotta say, it looks really good for being this old. It doesn't roll too. My favorite is easily this one. Easily. That's awesome. Think about it. A Mercedes from was it 1908? Yeah, 1908 Grand Prix Mercedes. That's insane. Kind of reminds me a lot of the Bugatti that Mattel released last year. I think it was in powder blue. It was really, really nice. So yeah, it's from that same era or same kind of car. There you go. That's why I'm not. So look. Yes, there's other stuff to cover, but we'll cover it another time. I thought this was fun for all the vintage stuff. I say vintage, but we got 50s, 60s versus 80s. And funny enough, I think that some of these 50s ones look in even better shape. But yeah, that's it for this week. I wish you all the best, guys, okay? Bye.